It is enough to look at the inside of the glass. In illuminated rooms, the bottom always produces glare, not only in the glass but also in any other container with reflective characteristics. On the scale of the sexual universe, sunlight travels in a similar way, emanating from the sun in a fan-shaped manner and enveloping the sphere of the universe. According to magnetic lines of force, there was a book in 1938 called Theory of Sex World. It's not about the so-called Earth being spherical, this holosphere. It has life and its sun. This book says that all life comes from sex. A German book, who is interested, you can translate links attached to this book. There is an illustration, and now the screen shows the sphere of the universe. The crust of the Earth and the center of the stellar sphere, which is everything we see in the night sky. Here, those who encounter this theory for the first time may have reasonable confusion. Why is this all what we see in the night sky? A small sphere in the center of the Earth, when we see the full visibility of sky space with our own eyes. The fact is, this is the result of light not traveling in a straight line on the screen. Illustrations in the same book show the Earth's crust at the center of the stellar sphere, and the crust from the stellar sphere to the Earth is indicated by lines. These lines are the way light travels. This propagation of light has been proved by experiments. Therefore, the star sphere in the center of the universe extends into the whole sky space, forming a dome-shaped sky feeling for observers on Earth. That's why, going back to the previous illustration, it shows the Earth's crust at the center of the stellar sphere and the magnetic lines of force shown. Therefore, the rays of the sun propagate according to these magnetic lines of force. That is to say, they propagate in a fan shape. Therefore, when bypassing a large part of the universe in internal space, some light falls on the ground and some light bypasses the ground. In the same book, the author shows how the moon phase is formed in the cosmic sphere. We see that the outer shell of the universe is in the center of the stellar sphere, and below the letter C is the sun, rotating along the orbit of the stellar sphere and emitting solar rays, which are bent in the correct way, as shown by magnetic lines of force. Part of the light falls on the ground and part bypasses the cosmic sphere in the inner space, on the opposite side of the light source, and the light converges and forms a funnel-shaped cavity. There is a similar pattern, only a brighter hollow shell. From American Stephen Christopher, the center of the stellar sphere, which rotates the orbit of the sun along the stellar sphere, and the fan-shaped rays of the sun form a similar glare that we can see. For example, the same glass forms a funnel-shaped convergence opposite the sun. This funnel must be imagined as a cone and of course a three-dimensional one, as its volume torus shows. If a month enters the funnel, then the eclipse. If a month is near the funnel or under the funnel or above the funnel, then the whole phase of the month is the largest light convergence point in this area. So if a month obscures the sun, it will be completely illuminated. As a result, eclipses wander from the current month in the direction of the fan-shaped propagation of sunlight, partially illuminated, thus changing their phase. It also illuminates objects we call planets. Planets orbiting stellar spheres under certain conditions are located in the funnel region behind the sun, which may be refracted by red-orange light, and in this region, the month will be painted with appropriate colors.